Hello, and welcome to the KIBO Project Rubric training. My name is Madhu Govind, and I'm a member of the DevTech Research Group at Tufts University, headed by Professor Marina Bears. In this video, you will learn about the KIBO Project Rubric, a project-based assessment tool that can be used by researchers and practitioners to assess the complexity of a KIBO robotics project. At the end of this video, you will be directed to a link where you can take a brief 6-question quiz. You must answer at least 4 out of the 6 questions correctly to be certified on the KIBO Project Rubric. And you can take the quiz as many times as needed until your score is higher. Now, let's get started. KIBO is a screen-free robotics platform for children ages 4 to 7. Children program the KIBO robot by using the barcode scanner embedded in the robot body to scan a series of barcode stickers on tangible wooden blocks. The KIBO robotics kit contains sensors, modules, and art platforms so that children can explore advanced programming concepts such as repeat loops and conditionals, and use arts and crafts materials to decorate their robotic creations. The KIBO Project Rubric can be used to assess any kind of project created with the KIBO Robotics Kit. These projects could include ones created by children at the end of a KIBO curriculum unit, or even by adults at the end of a professional development training. The KIBO Project Rubric has a total of 10 criteria, each of which are scored on a 5-point scale ranging from 0 to 4 points. These 10 criteria are split into 2 categories: programming concepts and project design elements. Programming concepts refer to foundational skills and concepts that are specific to the activity of programming. Project design elements refer to project characteristics that add aesthetic appeal, display originality and creativity, or somehow extend the complexity of the project. We'll now review each of the 10 criteria and use the following KIBO project as an example. This is a kindergarten classroom that used the book Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle as the theme for their KIBO projects. One student designed and programmed his KIBO robot to move through the taped illustrations which depict the brown bear going to a farm and seeing a white dog. His KIBO program reads: begin, white light on, repeat, 3, forward, turn left, and repeat, end. Affixed to his robot are wheels and motors, as well as the light bulb module and art platform that holds the student's personalized brown bear decorations. Let's begin scoring the programming concepts. The first criterion is syntactical accuracy, which means if the blocks are scanned in order from left to right, the robot will perform the programmed actions without beeping an error message. In this example, the program is syntactically accurate, so the score for A1 is 4 points. The second criterion is repeats. This example program successfully utilizes a repeat loop with a number parameter, for the score for A2 is 2 points. The third criterion is conditionals. There are no if blocks used in this program, so the score for A3 is 0 points. All attached modules, such as the wheels and motors, light bulb, and art platform, are used purposefully, but because the program does not utilize any sensors, there is no purposeful activation. Thus, the score for A4 is 3 points. There is also no evidence of data storage in this KIBO program, for example, by using sound recorders or subroutines, so the score for A5 is 0 points. Now let's look at the project design elements. The first criterion in this category is sequencing, or the total number of blocks in the program. In this example, there were 8 blocks in the sequence, so the total score for B1 is 2 points. The second criterion is block variety, or the types of blocks used apart from the begin and end blocks. In this example, there were 3 different types of blocks: yellow light blocks, gray repeat blocks, and blue motion blocks. So the score for B2 is 2 points. The third criterion is robot customization, or the extent to which the robot is decorated or personalized according to the project theme. In this example, the robot's decorations are highly personalized and used multiple kinds of arts and crafts materials that were securely attached to the art platform. Thus, the score for B3 is 4 points. The fourth criterion is setting, or the number of additional project elements that are not part of the physical KIBO robotics kit. In this example, the project setting includes 3 distinct pieces of artwork taped to the floor, which were integral components of the book-themed project. The score for B4 is then 3 points. The fifth and final criterion is coordination, which can be evidenced through multiple robots moving simultaneously, the use of background music or dance, or the strategic placement of the wait for clap block. There is no evidence of coordination in this example project, so the score for B5 is 0 points. Now that we've identified the scores for each of the 10 criteria, we can calculate the final score for the project. Scoring projects is a simple 4-step process. Step 1 is to add up all of the A scores and multiply this number by 1.5. This is the weighted score for programming concepts. Because KIBO is first and foremost a coding platform, this aspect of the project is weighted more heavily than the project design elements. So, in the example project, the summed score for A is 9 points, so the weighted score for A is 13.5 points. Step 2 is to add up all of the B scores. This is the score for project design elements. In this example, the summed score for B is 11 points. Step 3 is to add Step 1 and Step 2 together. So for our example, the summed score is 13.5 plus 11, which equals 24.5 points. This is the final numerical score for the project, which is used in Step 4 to identify the overall level of project complexity. Our example project exhibits a proficient level of complexity. Note that all 5 of the levels, budding, developing, proficient, advanced, and distinguished, are all positively framed. It's important to acknowledge that the score obtained from using the KIBO Project Rubric does not represent the coding proficiency of the project creator, but rather the overall level of complexity exhibited in this particular project. This now concludes the KIBO Project Rubric training. Please navigate to the top link to complete the brief quiz to become fully certified on the rubric. For further questions and clarifications about the KIBO Project Rubric, you can refer to the downloadable PDF, which includes detailed guidelines and scoring examples using sample KIBO programs and project videos. If you are a researcher who is going to cite this work, you can use the suggested citation on this slide. Thanks for watching and best of luck!